Hi YouTube, Mason Sushi here, and I'm back again with another Stadium Events comparison. Last time I compared the NTSC American version to the PAL European. Well, one of them. There's a couple different, but here I have the American Stadium Events, one which you've all seen before, and this is the April Fool's edition that some people have heard of. This is on loan for me from a friend by the name of Bella on NintendoAge.com. I visited her, and you've probably seen the store tour of her place, and she decided to let me borrow her cart, bring it back to where I'm from, and do a recording of it so people can see. This video won't be as long as the Stadium Events one. The first one I don't believe, but just something to kind of show you. Anyway, again, I'll show you the inside of the cart. This is the real PCB of the real one. I need to get a better camera so it focuses on the chips. You can see, although blurry, there's printed text on the chip. It's a board that's been, created at a plant. Nice, neat, manufactured by machine PCB board. And the Stadium Events April Fool's version here, do want to point out, has no text on the chips, if the light will help. These were chips that have been replaced, and if you turn it over, I don't know how well that's going to come up in the video, but you might be able to make out some nicks and things above where the pins connect. You can see two little places here and here that have been burned by the soldering iron, but both of these chips have seemed to be replaced. And you can see these are EPROMs that were put in. And the thing is, whoever created it, which was a member on the Nintendo Age forum, to be honest, I've read the post, I learned about it, and then I've been so hectic here, haven't had a chance to recall his name, but he created these as a joke for the forum. He made like, I guess, 50 or 60 of them and put them out on a bed. Well, anyway, he made them working. It's not like he just created labels for them and then did that. I mean, these things work. And he put EPROMs on them, and then what he did was he put something on it and smeared it all over the chip, and then wiped it away, and then, of course, what was left was covering the EPROM window in there. So you can kind of see that. But that's pretty cool, I thought, when opening up. Also, at least the one Bella has loaned me, I can't separate it because the label, I have to be real careful, and I don't know if this is for every single one of them or just the one she has gotten, but there's a piece of tape that I guess to help secure the top, because these are just printed off a regular printer, to help keep the top flap from flipping up, so it kind of goes over the seam, so you can't separate the pieces of plastic. Anyway, going for the part that most people kind of want to see is the exterior differences. And this cart is actually a combination, label-wise, of the American version here and the PAL version I showed on a previous video. So let's take a look here. The first thing you'll notice, it shares the PAL two-line Stadium Events, where again the American one doesn't. It's a single line, single banner. Both share the Bandai at the top. Where they also share, start with the background image here as best as I can. I really need a better camera, but you can barely make out here that the person is running on both of them. In the PAL version, he's jumping. He's already in mid-jump of his hurdle. Just a couple minor little things like that. Also, something else you'll notice, this runner, the blonde runner, is wearing red shorts, pink shirt, red shoes to match. The other runner is wearing a blue shirt, kind of a purplish shorts, and blue sneakers, where this runner is wearing green. Now, neither the PAL nor the American version has, a runner with green. Actually, I believe the runners share the same outfit in both. But he has green shorts, green shoes, and it's not showing up in the camera real well, but it's an orangish kind of shirt, where the runner in the back has a red shirt, kind of bluish shorts, and red sneakers with a green headband. What else to make out? You can also see in the comparison, I don't know how well it shows up, but I'll pan out a little bit. You can see where the American version fades from like a light color, grayish color, at least the one I have, down to a darker, where it seems like this one is pretty much solid all the way through. I mean, it has a very slight fade down here, but not nearly as noticeable and as defined as the American standard version. Something else to look for as well is the seal. The American has a round gold seal on the darkish background because it fades. And the April Fool's version, it's kind of hard to make out. It almost looks like it has a slight oval to it, but it's kind of a cross between an oval and a round. At least that's the one that this is. I can't really tell. Also, it shares the American white bar at the bottom, the trademark bar and everything. The PAL version doesn't. The PAL version is solid on the bottom. The grade continues on through. The PAL version also has the oval. I can't recall if I just said that. Anyway, and one of the most noticeable things that is between these two carts that you really need to look out for, and this is if the person's trying to be honest with you, is it says Stadium Events April Fool's Day Edition in the middle line. It's not going to show up here. 4/01/08 reproduction. If someone's trying to scam you on this cart, that sticker will be removed. But for collectors, that like to have it, they want to have that sticker on here. All these carts were created from existing other carts. They were gutted from other things. So all of them will most likely have blemishes, nicks, cuts, what have you. There's probably, I'm not sure, but there might be 5-screw variations. I don't believe so, but I wouldn't be surprised if 1 or 2 didn't make it into the batch he created. But that is the Stadium Events April Fool's version. Come up here close. Also says 2nd edition there. You see my camera in the gold reflection. I don't know how well that shows up. It looks like crap. My fault, guys. I'm sorry. I'm in works of trying to get a new camcorder. I'm expecting a child here soon, and that camera will also be able to do close-up shots a little better of my little baby boy, as well as a couple games. But anyway, I appreciate you putting up with some poor video quality and a little explanation of Stadium Events. I hope you enjoy it. Make sure you get a chance to check out Nintendo Age. They actually have a whole, post about this. I actually couldn't find it just to kind of freshen up before I made the video. But please stop by, ask questions. If you feel like you're purchasing a Stadium Events and you're a new to collect, or you think you found one in the wild and want to make sure what you have is authentic, stop by, throw up a pic. There's tons of people that'll be more than happy to point you in the right direction, tell you its rough value if you have one. There's also a list of people that have, they have a list of people with Stadium Events, just to kind of keep track a little bit of them, to know who has what and how many are out there that we found. So if you have one, throw your name up there. We'd appreciate it. Anyway, check out the forum, and thanks for watching my video, guys. Catch you next time.